Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the series. First of all, Buffy the Vampire Slayer is based on the 1992 film which starred Christy Swanson. I am really not looking on the internet for any of this information. Once again, this review will be done strictly based on my memory, what I can remember about the show. The show currently airs on the channel called Chiller Now. Basically, it's about a girl from California, a troubled girl who suddenly discovers that she has superpowers and she slays vampires and demons and creatures of the night. So the series stars Sarah Michelle Gellar. I guess she replaced Christy Swanson. Maybe Christy had gotten too old for it, I don't know. But it would have been interesting to see what Christy could have brought to the table. Anyway, I thought it was a very good show. You know, it had its moments. There are things that I liked about the show, things I didn't like. First of all, I want to say that I think it aired March of 1997, and it went off the air in May of 2003. Now, first of all, I think Sarah Michelle Gellar was a little too old to be playing Buffy, because the show was based on the late 90s, and by that time Sarah was already in her 20s, but the character of Buffy was supposed to be in her teens, 16 I believe. Okay, first of all, how in the world is a 16-year-old beating up grown men? That's the first thing I want to know. It's impossible. Men are strong, and not only are they strong, they're vampires. That makes them twice as strong. You mean to tell me a 16-year-old girl can beat up a grown man? I don't care if she is the Slayer. That makes no sense. And for a 16-year-old, she matured very well. Sarah looked a little too old to play that role. I'm sorry. And this is not going to be a review, because how can I review the whole series? So basically, I'm just going to talk about a few episodes that I liked. Okay, first of all, I really enjoyed the episode called Out of Sight, Out of Mind. That's from the first season. That episode was about Buffy trying to fight this invisible girl named Marcy Ross, who turned invisible because she perceived herself to be invisible. I thought that was a very clever premise for a Buffy episode. You know, I really don't have too many episodes, too many favorite ones that I like, but I want to point this out. You know, as the episodes go on and the years go on, it basically gets dull, boring. I did like the character Faith, played by Eliza Dushku. She is an Albanian Danish person. I don't know what Albanian Danish means, but that's basically what she said she is. So the Faith character was pretty cool. Angel was pretty cool. If you're 200 years old, why are you going out with a 16-year-old? You should have been in jail a long time ago. But anyway, as Buffy, grows older, her fighting skills get better, she evolves. But what I don't seem to get, why is she sleeping with a vampire that she swears up and down that she hates? She swears up and down that she hates this guy, and yet she sleeps with him. And then, when Spike tries to talk to her, she wants to get all brand new on him and act like she doesn't know him. Oh, Spike, I don't want to talk to you. You disgust me. So, he's not good enough to be your friend, but he's good enough for you to sleep with him. Is that what you're telling the Michael Myers fanatic? Is that how we get down now? So we just sleep with people, but when we're in public, I don't know you. That's what we do in the hood. We sleep with people just for pleasure, but we don't talk to them. Is that what's new on the streets? I guess. Anyway, during the 2001-2002 season of the show, like I said, she slept with Spike but nobody really knew about it. And then all of a sudden, she was sleeping with him. Then all of a sudden she decides she didn't want him anymore. And then all of a sudden he forces himself on her. He tries to rape her, and then she hollers rape. But yet and still, she slept with him. See, this is what I'm saying. Oh, now rape, rape, rape. But you were sleeping with him, so it couldn't have been that bad. That's the part of the show I don't get. I also like the episodes when Willow went crazy. Willow, played by Allison Hannigan. Basically, Willow's lover, Tara, played by Amber Benson, she died at the hands of Warren. I don't know who plays Warren, don't really care. Anyway, Warren accidentally shot Tara, and basically Willow went all crazy and started trying to kill people. She killed Warren by ripping his skin off while he was still alive. And another thing I don't get. If Buffy is such a great fighter, why does she get beat up in every episode? All the other female heroes don't get beat up like that. Wonder Woman, I don't know much about her, but from what I can hear, they don't really beat her up that badly. Wonder Woman, Xena, and then there's Buffy. Why does Buffy get beat up like that if she's supposed to be such a superhero? I don't get it. But like I said, the fact that she's even able to fight a grown man, and she's supposed to be 16, that by itself makes no sense. I'm sorry. Sarah Michelle Gellar, if you're listening to this, I really enjoyed the show. You're a good actress, but let's face it, you looked a little too old to play as a 16-year-old. I'm sorry, but you did. That made no sense at all. Like I said, Spike disgusts you so much, you're disgusted by him, but yet you sleep with him. That made no sense. Another storyline that I enjoyed was the storyline with the goddess named Glory, or Glorificus. She was pretty cool. Basically, Glory tried to kill Tara. She wanted Dawn, the sister, played by Michelle Trachtenberg. So that was a good one. I like that storyline. And then there was the final storyline of the show about a creature known as the First, as in the first evil. And actually, that makes no sense because Satan was the first evil, you moron. Joss Whedon. That made no sense at all. The first evil. The first evil was the devil, you idiot. Not some invisible thing that can't really hurt you, but it can take the form of dead loved ones. If it's that powerful, why can't it attack you? Okay, horrible writing, sir. Very horrible. Anyway, I like that storyline, and then there was the demonic preacher, Caleb, or whatever his name is. And by the way, Dawn Summers, she was such a crybaby. I hate that girl. She annoyed the crap out of me. Boo-hoo. Nobody loves me. My sister doesn't love me. My sister doesn't really want me around. Oh, cry me a river. I really wanted the sister to get hit by a bus. Better yet, a train. And by the way, Dawn, if your sister didn't love you, she wouldn't have tried to save your life 27 million times. Obviously, she loved you because she saved your life, didn't she? What do you call that? You're alive, aren't you? I hated Dawn. Dawn was a crybaby. Xander, he was the biggest fruitcake of the bunch. I mean, I really don't know what to say about Xander. He had more fruit in him than a cherry pie. He wanted to act all tough, but he was soft. Like Charmin toilet paper. Sha. Charmin. That's what I think about when I think about the character Xander, played by Nicholas Brendan. He was soft, but he tried to act all hard. Oh, when he found out that Spike tried to rape Buffy, oh, he wants to be the big man now. Oh, I'm going to get Spike. You're not going to do anything. Spike would kill you. and mail your organs back to your mother, is what he would have done. And what's with that other girl, that she-demon, Anya, played by Emma Caulfield? She was a complete dipstick. She was just stupid. She was a moron. Oh man, if you're gonna have sex with a demon, at least make it a smart one. How you gonna have sex with a stupid demon? Oh, I'm done ranting. This has been my review of Buffy the Vampire Slayer. The show went from 1997 to 2003. I'm the Michael Myers fanatic. I approve this message. Buffy's a stuck-up snob. Basically, Spike was good enough to fool around with, but not good enough to be friends with. I hate that. He was good enough for you to sleep with him, but you couldn't be his friend. Okay. That's just disgusting. Anyway, I approve this message. I wish Buffy would have gotten hit by a train. Thank you very much.